Hey guys, it's Mrs. Saucetta. I wanted to show you how to complete your garden work for November 16th, which is Monday. So the first thing you want to do is watch the video. It's a 3-minute video about how to and how not to use your mulch in the garden. After you watch that video, then you can listen to me explain mulching to you. So I'm going to read this over with you. I got this information from Home Depot. So why should we mulch? We mulch so we can control weeds. It helps enrich soil nutrients to retain moisture, which means keep the soil wet, to insulate plants from freezing and heavy rain. So insulate means to keep it warm. We want to keep it warm, and to add visual appeal. So that just makes the garden look nicer. So when to mulch? You can mulch any season in your garden. If you're mulching in spring, they say you get the most benefits for your garden, so they recommend laying mulch after you plant your spring garden. You can also mulch in autumn and winter. Spreading mulch in autumn and winter months can create a firm space to assist plants from shifting too much as the water in the soil freezes, thaws, and then refreezes. We don't have to worry about that too much here in Texas. So how often do you mulch? So once your mulch has decomposed, it's broken down, then you can just start mixing it in with your soil to add some more nutrients into it. If you're using some mulch that doesn't break down, like rubber or plastic, then once you see them start to get holes or start to wear down, then you can just dig those up and remove them. There are different types of mulch that you can use. You can use wood or bark chips, and you can get these dyed to make them look nicer. You can get some inorganic things like plastic sheets, rubber mulch, which you can find on playgrounds. And a lot of the time you can use things just like grass clippings, manure, newspaper, as alternatives to having to go and buy mulch at the store. So how to mulch? When you're mulching, the first thing you want to do is edge the area that you're going to be mulching. This will keep the mulch from spilling out. So you can build a barrier with stones or bricks, or they actually have edging that you can buy. If you have old mulch, then you're going to shovel it into a wheelbarrow, and you can either throw it in the trash or you can add it to your compost pile. Now, you want to flatten out that area that you're going to be mulching so it's nice and even. You're going to apply a layer of plastic fabric for extra weed control. You don't have to, but it's recommended. We're going to use cardboard. You're going to dump your mulch into a wheelbarrow, and then you can use your shovel or hands and place small amounts of mulch around the space you're working with. Small amounts. You don't want to just dump it all in one big pile. It says avoid dumping big piles of mulch in your space because it can result in too much mulch where you don't want it, and you could suffocate small plants, trees, or shrubs. After you have it all spread out, you're going to want to use a rake or gloved hands, and you can just smooth it out so it's about 2 to 4 inches. You want to leave at least 1 inch of mulch, 1 inch between the mulch and the tree so that the root systems have space so they can still get their air and water. You don't want to suffocate your plants. And then after you mulch, you only need to water very lightly for the first couple days. So now that we talked about mulching, you can read over that as much as you'd like. You're going to go to your Google side with your name on it. This is for you to complete. So after reading or listening, think of words you can use to summarize what we've learned. Follow the directions on each line to complete your summary. So one word to describe the topic. So obviously that one would be mulching. And so you're just filling in words here. 2 words to describe subheadings. So subheadings would be like when I was reading over the slideshow, some of the subheadings were: why should we mulch? When should we mulch? How do we mulch? How often do we mulch? Types of mulch. How to mulch. So these are the subheadings. So it says 2 words to describe subheadings. So I'm going to put how and when. And you can move these over to make them fit. So next you want to do 3 words that you already knew about the topic. So maybe you know it's important. So you could put important. Maybe you know it's for weeds, so you can put weeds. Helpful, or helps with water. So things that you already knew. 4 words to describe what you learned. So you could say spring because you want to do it in spring, autumn. And you can always refer back here. So you might want to put edge. Maybe you didn't know you needed an edge. Compost. So think about what words you could use. Just make sure it's all filled up. And then once you're done, you have a 1-sentence summary. The text box should already be added. Just write 1 sentence about mulching. Once you finish your pyramid, you come over here and then you're going to do a quick draw. So you just click on the link and it'll take you to auto draw, which we've used before. You're going to show me 5 steps to mulching, and here's a little visual to inspire you. And you always have this slide to go back to. So step 1, edge the area you're going to mulch. Step 2, remove old mulch. Step 3, add your new mulch. Step 4, rake it out to 2 to 4 inches. Step 3, water. Step 5, water lightly. So you could draw that out using auto draw. If you have any questions, make sure you comment or email me.